Lufthansa has become the second major Boeing 777X customer to say it does not want some of the oldest/earliest 777-9s built. During the airline's Q2 earnings call, CEO Carsten Spohr confirmed that discussions are underway with Boeing over which early production aircraft Lufthansa will refuse outright and which could still be accepted after being brought up to the latest standard, with Boeing contributing financially toward that work. Emirates made a similar but more sweeping decision in July. Lufthansa Group remains committed to the aircraft with 20 firm 777-9 orders and 24 options, alongside 7 777-8F freighters. The carrier is, however, rejecting aircraft that were produced years before certification was complete, creating the strange prospect of brand new jets that could already be 7 or 8 years old before entering service. Spohr's comments reveal that Lufthansa is effectively sorting the early 777-9s into different categories. Some will not be accepted for commercial operations, while others could potentially be modernised and delivered if Boeing absorbs the cost. Lufthansa has not disclosed how many aircraft fall into either group, according to Spohr. "We are in talks with Boeing on which airplanes we will not accept for commercial service and which aircraft can be modernised," the CEO stated. Lufthansa has been waiting a very long time. It was among the 4 customers that launched the 777X in 2013 when Boeing announced a commitment for 34 aircraft from the German carrier and targeted first delivery in 2020. Lufthansa's present order has since been reshaped to 20 firm 777-9s plus 24 options, but the aircraft remains central to its long-haul renewal program. Crucially, Lufthansa now has access to newer production aircraft. Boeing's May flight involved the first 777-9 to fly with a customer interior, and the manufacturer said production aircraft such as that jet will participate in the final certification effort before deliveries begin in 2027. That leaves Lufthansa with little incentive to accept much older examples requiring extensive rework when newer airframes are coming down the line much closer to the final production standard. The problem traces directly to the extraordinary length of the 777X development program. Boeing launched the aircraft in November 2013, expecting production to begin in 2017 and deliveries in 2020. But the first 777-9 did not fly until January 2020, by which time Boeing was forecasting delivery in 2021. Today, the company expects the first customer handover to Lufthansa next year. Meanwhile, aircraft were being assembled as the design, certification requirements and engineering configuration continued to evolve. According to Aviation Week, 39 early 777-9s have been stored at Everett since Boeing suspended production in 2022, and Boeing is establishing a dedicated change incorporation line to bring them toward the final standard. Boeing Commercial Airplane CEO Stephanie Pope has stressed that the work varies by airframe. The earliest examples need more changes than later ones. Emirates President Tim Clark has said the issues with these early aircraft span both the aircraft and engines, because Boeing and GE Aerospace have both continued working through GE9X durability matters during the program's prolonged certification. In his opinion, the only way that Boeing will shift the aircraft is in a fire sale. "They are not going anywhere unless you give them away for $10 million or so," Clark remarked. "That is the commercial reality." Emirates says it will refuse its first 10 777-9s, 3 built in 2019, 4 in 2020 and 3 in 2021. Clark argues that an aircraft assembled in 2019 could be 8 years old by the time Emirates receives it in 2027, consuming a substantial portion of the time the airline would normally expect to keep it in frontline service. That leaves Boeing with several possibilities: spend heavily on modernising aircraft for their intended customers, offer them at substantial discounts elsewhere, convert suitable examples for specialist or test purposes, or simply dismantle airframes where modification makes no economic sense. Finding another buyer, however, is easier said than done for a 400-plus seat widebody requiring GE9X support, specialised training and enough long-haul demand to justify introducing an entirely new fleet type. So, what do you think of Boeing's situation? Let us know by leaving a comment. And be sure to check out Simple Flying's Flight Tracker. From live alerts and data on commercial, military and government flights, it goes way beyond your standard tracker. It was built specifically for AvGeeks, free and live, right at your fingertips. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.